In this video, we will understand very important component of the option Greeks called theta with some example. What is theta? Theta measures the rate at which the option premium decline due to time decay. What exactly it means? It means how much option value loses for a given amount of time. To understand this particular concept, you need to be aware of what is meant by in the money, at the money, out of the money options, and what is meant by intrinsic value and the time value. For these two topics, I already done the video which is there in the option basics playlist. You can check it out, and I will also share the video links in the description. When it comes to the option trading, time is money, because as the time goes by, option loses the value. In this graph, we will see how the theta decay works over a period of time. In this graph, the y-axis indicates the time value of the option. This x-axis shows number of days to expiry. In this graph, we clearly see when the option is 90 days to expiry, the theta decay. Here you can see the theta decay, which is in the green. Okay, it is very small. As we move from 90 days to 60 days, the theta decay increases a bit. As we move from 60 days to 30 days, the theta decay increases even more. So what we can understand from this graph, as we go closer to the expiry, the theta decay increases. When there is a more time to expiry, the theta decay will be small, and as we go closer to the expiry, the theta decay will increases. Theta decay means the option losing the value will increases as we go closer to the expiry. So for what we understand how the theta decay works with respect to time. In this graph, we will understand which option has more time value. Like I already mentioned, there are three kinds of option. One is ATM, at the money option. Secondary one is the OTM option, and the third one is the in the money options. In this graph, we will see how these options are related to the time value. You can see the ATM options, which is in the orange line, right, which contains the most time value. The green line, which indicates the OTM. OTM options contains the time value which is less than the ATM option. And this blue line, right, this is the in the money options. In the money options contains the least amount of the time value. What exactly it means? That means ATM options has a more theta decay because it contains a more time value. Whereas in the money options, which has a least time value, that means the theta decay in this particular option is very less. What we can conclude from this example is, at the money has more theta value, then comes the OTM options. The least theta value will be there in the money options. Let us summarize what we learned so far. We learned what is meant by theta decay and how the theta decay works with respect to time, and how time value is related to the in the money, at the money, and out of the money options. Now we will see the example for all these things. In this example, we understand theta decay with respect to time. To demonstrate this, we are using Nifty index as an example. Nifty is currently trading around 24,550. So here you can see I selected three options. One is expiring on the 18th July. You can see it over here. And another is expiring on the 25th July. Another option which is expiring on the 29th August. That means all these three options expiring at different point of time. Today's date is 12th July. That means this particular option which is expiring on the 18th, right, it has 6 more days to go. And the option which is expiring on the 25th July, that has around 12 days to go. And as you can see, 29th August, it has almost 1.5 months to expiry. From our understanding, as we go closer to the expiry, theta decay will increase, right? So now we will see how the theta works with respect to the time to expiry. And one more important point, the strike price which I selected for these options, right, it is same. For all the three options, I selected a strike price of 24,600. But only difference is they will expire at different point of time. Let me repeat one more time. The strike price we selected is same for all the three expiries. Okay. Now we will see how the theta decay happens with respect to time. Over here you can see this is 18 July. The theta value for this option is 263. And 25th July you can see is 236. And the option which is expiring on the 29th August is 126. What exactly it means? It means option which is closer to the expiry, right, it loses its value fast. Here you can see the option which is expiring on the 18th July, right, it is losing 263 rupees. Option which is expiring on the 25th July is only losing 236 rupees, whereas option which is expiring on the August 29th, it is losing only 126 rupees. From this example, we can clearly say that the option which is closer to the expiry has more theta decay. That means the option loses its value as we go closer to the expiry. In next example, we will see how the theta decay works with respect to in the money, at the money and out of the money options. We are using Nifty for the demonstration of this particular example. Currently Nifty is trading around 24,550. That means 24,550 strike is there. That is called as a ATM. That is at the money strike. All the strikes below this particular value is called as a in the money strikes, and all the strikes above this particular value is called as a out of the money strikes for call options. In this example, I have selected three options. One is in the money, that is 24,000 call is there, right? That is in the money. The second one is at the money. At the money means whatever the Nifty trading current market price is there, right? That is called as a at the money. The at the money is 24,550. And the third one is out of the money. Out of the money 24,800 I have selected. All these three options have a same expiry time. All these three options are expiring on 25th July, but one is in the money, another one is at the money, and another one is out of the money. Now we will see how the theta decay works with respect to in the money, at the money and out of the money. 24,000 call is there, right? This is in the money. Over here you can see the theta value of this particular option is 186. That means it loses 186 rupees each day. As we go closer to the expiry, it will obviously increase. And whereas 25th July 550 call, that is at the money call, you can see the theta value is 242, and theta value for the out of the money 24,800 call, you can see 216. What we can understand from this example is that at the money options has more theta decay. Over here you can see at the money has 242 rupees and OTM has 216, whereas in the money call option which has a 186, that means in the money call option has the least theta value, whereas at the money options has more theta value. That means due to the theta decay, the at the money options loses value more compared to other options. From this example, I hope you have a clear understanding of the option Greek theta and how it works. And thanks for watching.